Welcome back to the Patok Show with me, George. Now we are back and we'll be having a very nice conversation and a performance, so you don't want to miss this. With me are the Regina Caeli Arts, and I'm speaking to the director.
Yes.
Oh, that's the word.
Yes.
Oh, I was speaking to a director. I feel so important right now. I have no idea.
You've always been important.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Just tell us what your name and what you do, other than, of course, directing these Regina Caeli Arts.
Okay, I'm Veronica Mbaya, and I started off as a performing artist, and majorly now I train in the arts. That's dance, music, theater, physical and verbal.
So you're actually fully into performing right now?
Yes.
That's what you're doing?
Yes.
That's interesting. And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for about a little over 12 years.
12 years?
Yes.
Okay. You can't ask this to a lady, but I almost ask Connie how young you are. Right? 12 years, because you look, 12 years with several years of experience, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah, already.
Yes.
That's, wow. That makes me feel a bit old. Now, you have been working with Regina Caeli Arts, or you've been having various groups?
I run my own company. Before I joined Regina Caeli Arts, I was running my own company, Odal Arts. And I've worked with a number of other theater companies and dance companies, both locally and internationally. Mm-hmm. And when I started working with Regina Caeli Arts, for me it took over, because it's an opportunity to train young people, not just in art, but also using their voice to change the world, using the artistic voice to change the world. Because at the moment we have a lot of people who are being trained in the arts. We have dancers coming up, singers coming up, but when you listen to the content of what they have to offer on an artistic level, it's not really the kind of thing that would change a generation or change how people think. Mm-hmm. So we are looking deep into social issues, and all our performances actually are based around one social issue.
So you're saying that you're actually using art to promote social justice, to promote social consciousness, to see how we can make the world a better place.
Yes.
That's really a beautiful insight right there. And congratulations.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing this with Regina Caeli?
Regina Caeli Arts is now about a year and a half. It's a pretty young production company, although it has done a lot. Considering how young it is already, this now will be our 5th production. And we've been doing musicals since we started, and with a group that is pretty much green, because most of the people who joined have joined as students. So we are training them and also giving them experience on stage.
Okay.
Yes.
And when you say that you have done this even internationally, could you just humor me? How many some of these places that you've gone to?
Oh, well.
Because sometimes people look at art maybe and say, there's nothing much you can do from there, but...
Well, there is HKU in the Netherlands.
Haka?
Yes.
Wow. You have worked with Haka?
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Do you know the Haka dance?
No, HKU. It's a university in the Netherlands.
But you got to learn the Haka dance itself? No, it's a bit no, not really.
No, not really.
It's something to do with men, huh? Is it a men thing?
I think so.
Okay. And now, today we were speaking about mindsets during my show. Mm-hmm. And I wanted, as we close up, where do you think art can help to change mindsets, to change the way people view their world, to change the way they view themselves?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Actually, the arts are some of the most powerful tools to change the way people think. If you look at how people live, how people dress, how people work, at the moment, you realize Hollywood has a lot to do with how people think, and even the kind of things that we accept. Because there are certain vices that have come up that have been promoted because people see it on TV, people see it with their stars. So as performers, we are out there, the world sees us. We are sort of like the beacons in the world. And everyone looks up to us because what we are doing is out there and it's interesting. So it takes people's attention. And if we use it the right way, then it can change the world for the better. If we use it the wrong way, then it just destroys moral thinking and the way people act. It completely destroys it. So it's one of the most powerful tools actually
to change
mindsets.
And is there an event that's coming up for Regina Caeli that you'd like us to come?
Yes, we have an original musical production. One of the few original musical productions in Africa, actually. And it's called Viper in My Nest.
Viper in My Nest.
Yes, starring Luanda Jawar. If for those people who are have been watching local movies and all that, it's a name that people are familiar with.
Okay.
He's been in Sense8. He's been in Fast Grader. He's been in The Rugged Priest. These are movies that are known both locally and internationally.
Wow.
And series. So he's the star, alongside a sweet lady called Precious Maweya Musili, who started off doing...
She's here.
Yes, she's here. She started off doing set books and just a few small plays. And she's we call her our diamond in the rough because she came on board.
Not just because she's precious, but
she is precious by name and by everything that she brings, actually, and everything that she is, because she has this amazing nightingale voice.
And we shall hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now I would want maybe your team to get ready to perform, and because of time, so I'll ask where the team can start moving in. The DJ, I'm sure, is ready to play the music, the tracks, and you'll be offset singing that you mentioned to me.
Yes.
And now we're closing up, and I want to thank, as they plan themselves, I want to thank Regina Caeli Arts, who are coming on stage right now. As you're watching right now, we are closing up the Power Talk Show. But before we close up, you can see the Regina Caeli Arts are getting all set, and this has been the Power Talk Show with me, George. And when the dance is over, will not be coming back. So I want to wish you the very best of luck, and may God bless you. And I want again to thank my guests today, who have been Cecilia Narbanunt and also Regina Caeli, headed by Agape. Thank you so much. So I am walking out. Thank you.